Hello my fruity friends, how are you today? My name is Eva, Fruitful Yoga, also known here in YouTube. And I always wanted to be a yoga teacher, but I never thought that I could do it. And I never thought that I could impact people the way I do now. Like, that I could possibly have that opportunity to impact people that way, I would have that in me. Because when I was growing up, when I was a child, my entire childhood, I was growing, living with this very abusive, unsafe environment because both of my parents are alcoholics. And I didn't experience, but I witnessed a lot of abuse, a lot of fear, a lot of aggressive things like fights. So that was like the environment that I was living in when I was a child, and it wasn't good. It was terrible. I was terrified and scared, and actually numbed out a little bit out of it. I found out ways to cope with that so that I could kind of like survive. So I numbed myself. I didn't feel much. I wasn't allowed to feel. I wasn't allowed to feel sorrow or love. I didn't get that. Like, my parents didn't really support me in any way, or show me love, in a meaningful way, in a way that I would have felt loved. And that led to me creating this safety net and disconnecting from the world, even though I had friends, but they were quite superficial and kind of like just a way to escape the reality that I was living in. So I created that. I was in my own world. I really loved being alone in my own world, and reading books and writing and listening to music and just spending time by myself and just being in this, not necessarily being in my head, but all the time, but still like experiencing life through that, like not really in reality. So once I got out of that environment, which was when I was like 17, I wanted to get out as soon as I could. Of course, I did realize that it's not a safe place to be. It's not something that I want to experience anymore. I was affected by I think that it's the biggest thing that has affected me in my life, like in my adult, like in my relationships, in my everything that I do, like all my choices, everything, but I also realized that there are other options. There are other ways to live, that you don't have to live in this victim state, and you don't have to blame everyone else about the misfortune that you have had in your life, or that lack of love or whatever. And I saw that, and I wanted to be free from this safety net that I had created. I wanted to create connection. I wanted to have real people, like authentic people in my life, and that didn't happen until I was like maybe 25 or something, when I started digging more into that and being more aware of that, and I think that the one thing that led me into this, where I'm now, like teaching yoga, teaching laughter yoga, working with kids, inspiring people through my videos and through my teaching, and with my work, and just with the people that I am spending time with, like inspiring them and getting inspired by people, was like this childlike curiosity, which I think that I have always had in my life. Like I somehow was able to hold on to that through my childhood to adulthood, and that led me to yoga, and that led me to laughter yoga, which are both been very transformative things in my life. Like through yoga and through laughter yoga, I have met so amazing people. And I remember with this curiosity that led me to Natural Healing Festival. And it's a beautiful festival held here in Finland every summer. Drug-free, alcohol-free, meat-free. Well, actually now it's vegan, and there's all sorts of workshops where you can go, like yoga, meditation, dance, shamanic things, and so many amazing things, like lots of tantra, which I love also. So I was in this festival, and I just felt like I want to do some yoga. Like I'm gonna find a workshop where I could do a little bit of like a bodily movement and some yoga, and so I was checking out the program, and I saw this Happy Jack yoga. I'm like, oh, okay, so who is this guy? Like this guy, I saw his picture in the program, like this guy with the guitar, and his hair was like in a ponytail, and he was smiling, and I was like, he looks suspicious. Like, I don't know, who is this guy? Like, he's from Canada, I don't know. Like, what is this? But I decided to go to his workshop anyway, and with lots of suspicion in my mind, like, oh. So I went, and I got blown away by his workshop. It was like I had so used to doing like Ashtanga yoga practice where it's so strict, and you're counting the breaths, and you're so in your body, like doing your own practice. But in this workshop, we were connecting, we were sharing, we were laughing, we were singing, we were touching each other, and we were doing yoga. And he was playing the guitar, and I was like, wow, so you can do a yoga like this? You can teach yoga like this? So that was when I got freed from the idea that there's only one way of teaching yoga. Like there's only one way of like doing the traditional Ashtanga yogish way, or whatever hatha you want to do. So I didn't really, I hadn't seen the opportunities in it. So when Jack offered the opportunity to go to a training, I immediately grabbed onto that possibility, and I went into train with him for like the next fall. It was like a couple of months after I had met him the first time, and that totally blew my mind. The whole training, it was amazing experience. It was so amazing people, and I think that through that curiosity I have been able to go even beyond that. Like I wanna be authentic, I wanna teach from the heart, I wanna share from the heart, I wanna be able to like show all sides of me, like the happy me, the sad me, like all the experiences that I have, like show people that even though that I'm this very happy and I enjoy life and I love everything that I do, then I love my life, that there is also this, just a moment, Coco, that there's also this side of me, that these experiences that I've had, but like being grateful for those experiences, like those experiences have made me who I am, like this strong, independent woman, and they keep doing that to me now that I'm sharing them more. And I just wanted to share this with you, that bringing this curiosity everywhere you go, like finding it in you and going to things that probably intimidate you a little bit, finding out new ways of being curious, about trying out new things. That if you're interested in something, just go for it and try it out and do it, and just, I don't know, it empowers me so much to try out new things, even though it feels like it doesn't work. And when you find something that works for you, then you go on and do it and practice it more and go for it. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. Like, going for your dreams and living your life to the fullest and enjoying your life. And even though there's like crappy things happened before or happening at the moment, you know that there's still the light there, and that you can overcome anything you want. And having that curious mind, this childlike curiosity inside you, just knowing that everything's possible if you just choose it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Wish you have a lovely day, and I'm gonna enjoy my rest of my stay here in Canada and the training and everything. So I will see you in my next video. Mwah.